denizens of the dark. It is another Friday Fright Day on Bela Lugosi's Shed's Twitch channel, and I am, as always, your host, Richard deValmont. Apologies for the slight delay getting connected. I'd forgotten quite how much of a pain in the arse it is to get this lamp coat on, because it has what feels like 10,000 push studs, and every single time I try and get them on, I then realise that I've got them lined up wrong, because I am like an infant putting on a romper suit. Also forgotten that I've got these lights. Look, ooh, purple lights. How exciting. So, talking of exciting, this evening we're going to be jumping into a completely new game. When I say completely new, I mean I literally have never played it, which is, you know, slightly daunting. I mean, all I've done is started it up and clicked bind keys. Been absolutely furious that I wasn't able to bind WASD to something else, because I don't use those, because I use my speed pad. But I'm not going to hold that against it. So here we are with the game Obsideo. I go, ooh, spooky. What's making that float in the air? It's me moving the mouse. That's what's making it float in the air. Yeah, it's not so scary when you think about that, is it? Yeah. The horror games, they're not frightening. It's just me with a mouse. But it's not just me this evening. So I am joined by my good friend Grim from Grim Does Gaming, Grey_area on Twitch. And we are going to be exploring Obsideo together. So, I'm hoping that he is around if I say good evening.
We were awaiting you. I was farting around with my heart rate monitor because you mentioned the in-game heart rate monitor, and of course what I've done is I've gone and screwed it up. So now I am on stream fixing my widgets.
I am the Haze. Hello. I'm doing very well, thank you. Thank you very much for coming and joining us. I'll have to ask, do we know each other in real life? Don't recognise the name. Right. And we go in here. I'm going to do a quick bit of last minute rebinding. Not the most exciting thing to do, but here we are.
Yeah, so because I have sneaky means, I was able to listen to you introducing your own. Yeah, just to qualify this, we what did I say? You were like, oh, let's have a look at this. I'm not sure. Is it too late to maybe do this evening? I was like, oh, I've got a 10 or a gigabyte connection. And yeah, we've literally downloaded it. The loading screen that we're on now, that's all I've seen of the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
I skipped around a let's play to get a very general impression of, like, was the game just an absolute mess, which it doesn't look to be.
Nope.
And that's it. That's all I got. There we go. My lights are actually working. My HR monitor, which I am actually wearing, and will probably be of absolutely no consequence in this, should be a bit more sensible now.
Yeah, and let's hope.
Bacala! Welcome in.
Radio me and when you want to leave.
So, if you are watching Richard's stream, or if you are watching
mine,
you are able to watch both of us at the same time. There's a link that will be coming up, and Richard, I shall paste it into your chat.
I was just about to ask. That would be marvellous, thank you.
Yeah, I shall show you the thing I use for that at some point. The biggest trick is, if you are doing a stream on your own, is remember to turn the thing off, because if you don't, it looks rather weird. Well, that's a lot of terms and conditions.
Okay, that's not great.
Oh, let me have a look. Am I doing the right thing? Not doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing now.
Excellent.
So,
thank you very much. So yes,
it's just a copy and paste, so it doesn't make a lot of sense without context. But here we go. So, tell me what you know about this game, Richard.
right. Well, the first thing is the mapping to the controls has just bugged out on me, so I can't map my controls, which is going to be slightly unfortunate. But you know, we will deal with that. But yes, so basically this one seemed to be, I googled for things that were in the same realm as Phasmophobia, but maybe like something slightly different going on. And there's been one game we've been waiting on for a little while called what's it, Phantom Hysteria, that seemed to be a lot of the investigative stuff from Phasmophobia, then combined with actual like exorcisms where you have to get rid of the creature once you've identified it. So that's where we are. We both watched InSim, who plays Phasmophobia spectacularly well, terrifyingly well. So we've watched him.
Well.
Yeah, so we've watched him do
You're
it.
all set up.
Right, I think I'm good now.
When you want to leave.
I think I may not be. I think I have gone. Yeah, my badass PC can handle this, and maybe it can't. Maybe I have to reload the game. So yeah, you can see where the universal assets are. Like, I'm getting some serious early Phasma vibes here. I want to exit the tutorial, but it won't let me. So
you can't click on exits. No, I had that as well.
Yeah.
So it seems there's a couple of things that still need to be ironed out of it, but
yeah,
you know, it's another one of those ones where it's a single guy developing it. So obviously, and it's still early access, so there are going to be.
You'll notice I've switched everything round and neatened it up and made it a little less chaotically colourful and possibly a bit duller in general. Not making good use of colour, which is not a strength of mine, shall we say. So I'm going to take that shadow resolution, which it did not recommend I have it high, and I'm going to put it down to medium.
When you want to leave.
Just for safety's sake. So yeah, one of the things, it's like, yeah, it's got little bits that you kind of assume that people will get by default. Are you playing through the tutorial, or are we just going to jump in and see what the...
I think we're just going to jump in like loons.
Okay, do you want to host up then?
Yep, I will. I'll munch some of my emergency chocolate.
We can reverse that if needed. So escape, really, in nearly anything, escape should always be back, no matter what you're doing. And yeah, this is what one of the negative reviewers was made about. Oh, it's the same model, but just a different belt.
I'm fine with
that. Let's not do hard mode. Right. Does that looks like?
When you want to leave.
Is there a lobby I can get into? Do I just join game in Steam?
This is what I'm trying to work out at this point.
So I can't seem to get to you via Steam. I've done find game.
See, this is of course when our decision to start a brand new game at 7:20 when we were planning on starting it at 8.
Well, we know what we'll do if it goes wrong. So there's an alien ruin that needs exploring.
Right.
Find game is no longer showing anything for me, so I may have to do the.
So I will host the game. Just have a look and see if you can see anything on the.
So yeah, you don't do that. You don't start it, do you? I have to find the game. So I'm going to exit again. because I think I've got a bug going. Maybe you want to tweet this at the developer. Seemed to work for Labyrinthine.
Yeah, I mean, I have CC'd them in, so I hope CC'd. I have linked them in the tweet, so you never know. They might even be watching.
Speaking of announcements,
he checks his chat. No, they're not.
That's interesting. That's actually worked. Right, fine. I was reading the wrong thing, so hit that. That's probably fucked up something in here. Find game. It's your dad Boom's lobby.
That's not me.
Yeah. Host game friends only. Find game. Oh, isn't this join game? Join game. There we go. I must have not looked at that in the interim between you. There we are. So yeah, this is what they're talking about. Oh, that's a creepy ass priest, isn't it? I shall customize my priest. You're going purple belt, are you?
Mm-hmm.
I shall go black belt then. I'm a black belt priest. I kick ass for the Lord.
Your robes are a much cooler colour. Right.
I hadn't finished customizing.
That is all the customizing you can do, I'm afraid.
I was checking out the different robes, sir.
Right. Hello.
Okay, it is janky for me.
Oh, it's nice and smooth, me. Absolutely buttery.
Yeah, I think
Light's nice. Shadows are good.
The legendary optimization pass probably needs to happen.
Yeah, it's absolute butter for me.
It's a wee bit janky for me, but I can see the difference just watching our two streams, which is kind of interesting. I think it's just
what
that
does the inside of your head look like? Oh, it's not quite as disturbing as Phasma. You know, I can't see the back of your teeth because you've got your mouth closed.
I'm going to just drop everything down.
Whoa,
Let's see.
that's the creepiest thing. Look at your neck hole.
It's still not great, but that's fine. So we've got all these things. I've got a journal.
Right, so how many things can I have? I have 2. Interesting. Right, okay, I'm going to map. Use item to right mouse button.
Evidence. Right, so there was some nonsense about using buttons and looking at heart rate. What did heart rate become? G. So my heart rate is 93.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine is 94.
Yeah, so that's my right. So we can't pick any of this stuff up.
Yeah, I've got a couple of things.
Okay, that's interesting. That's my flashlight. E.
Your map to pick up.
Probably. Left mouse button. So I have a weird relic and a cross. Okay, those are my choices.
All right, I'm on my way.
What have I just done?
Hey?
Huh! I ended the game by clicking on the radio. It didn't tell me I was going to do that.
Ah.
Right.
That's a new thing we've learned.
All set up. Radio me and when you want to leave.
Right, okay, it did tell me that, but it didn't actually tell me that because I hadn't loaded in when it was speaking. So you're going with the temperature checker and what's your favorite
box?
Yeah, okay, I'll go EMF and weird thing with a radioactive what's it on it. Ghost clues. REM pod. Do you turn these things on or off? Yep. Hey, that's...
Ooh, creepy noises.
Guy, you can't see anything. That's quite a quite a lot
Hello.
of radio.
Hello, ghosties. Hello, ghoulies. We're coming at you this evening at 123.7
Oh.
FM. Who do you
Okay, so
talk to
bottle
us?
smash,
Oh, bottle smash.
bottle
Okay.
smash, and a present was thrown. What do these guys read? Eyes wide open 2. Death cord 3. Time to live and die. Death
Oh.
room.
What was that?
Hey, I'm checking out the books. Backkiller will be interested.
There's a loud thud.
Oh,
Hello?
your category is apparently wrong, Richard.
Right.
Your game category. You're apparently playing Paranormal according to Twitch. What you might want to know.
I thought I'd refreshed it. I had changed it on OBS, but I hadn't refreshed it. Interesting.
Yeah. Should just change, but it's apparently fine now.
Good
So,
stuff.
can we open doors? Can't seem to open doors. Or is it... Oh, it's left mouse button to interact with things. That's going to be a pain in the arse to remember. It's different enough from...
Hello.
Oh,
Is there anyone here?
hang on. So, back up, Rich. Where we came in,
Right.
I'm getting radioactive activity. If I come down towards you, it ceases.
I do like this house.
Ooh.
I have to say, credit to the house.
Actually looks pouty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like I might live here, given the state of the place.
What's it? Right, so it's throwing things. Throwing plates. So
And it broke a bottle and yeah.
smashes plate. Oh,
smashed a light bulb, maybe? There's a door with arrows pointing towards it.
Oh.
Ah,
ball of blood on the floor.
okay, are these evidences or...
Blood pools.
Creaky door. Ghost clues. Ghost
So.
wiki. Ghost eliminator, that's the one.
Smashes
Search
plates.
for clue. Radiation. Turns on off radios, no. Smash.
Blood pools throws presents. That suggests Krampus.
Throws presents. It's a Krampus, according to this.
Now I think we need to find out where it is.
So, based on the rental gens and EMF towards the back of the house, but I don't know if I upstairs or not. So, if you follow me, sir.
Oh, right. I didn't realise there's no confirmation. I've just clicked select ghost. Right. So I've chosen Krampus. Don't you select anything until we're sure.
Well, you anger the ghost if you.
Oh,
So here, yeah, I'm getting radioactive stuff here.
I'm seeing a. Here we go. On the wall, there is a bloody symbol.
What does that mean?
I don't know. So we go back to the.
So there are two other. Oh, I'm going up the stairs. Right, going up the stairs. My
Blood writing on walls. That's also Krampusy.
right. So I think we've probably established it's a Krampus.
Yes.
Right. So radioactive blood pool up here.
Yeah. So let's have a look in Ghost Wiki.
Oh! Rich,
Yep.
we found it. This has got to be it.
Right, here we go. So common
right here.
Requires candle and possessed doll. So we're looking for a possessed doll.
Are they not items in the... Oh, we got to find them.
I think so.
Oh. This plays a really cheery little tune.
8 degrees.
How do you put down an item you picked up, or do you just not?
There's
you
a
just
drop.
select him up?
Um,
There we go.
are you here? Where are you?
Just gonna say, mine very much got my microphone wrong in the settings.
Oh.
Oh, what's that? What's...
Kill.
Ah!
Did we get killed?
It ate me.
I forgot to check our heart rates.
Okay,
I forgot about heart
that
rates.
was this hasn't got a lot of polish, but it works.
Hmm.
It's fun. It's causing me a fair amount of anxiety, I think.
And also, I think the thing is that I'm getting the same kind of feeling. Well, when we were looking around the house after we decided it was Krampus, the first feeling that came to my mind was very similar to the one I got with Phasmophobia. Going, oh well, you know, this feels a little bit like a bit shallow. You know, I don't think there's really much to this. But then something happened in Phasmophobia that made me jump, and I just went, oh, maybe there's a bit more depth. So at the moment, I'm kind of thinking this is going to be one of those Phasmophobia-like ones where 2 or 3 games in, maybe about half an hour, we're probably going to start feeling a bit meh. We've really done everything there is to see in this, and then there'll probably be a click moment where we'll just suddenly go, ah, this is actually more than it looks. Because there was definitely a point early on with Phasma where I started to think, oh, this isn't the massively involving experience that everyone talks about. This deep solving problems thing, and
As with everything we seem to be into, sort of as a Gestalt entity, it's got to have a hook.
yeah,
There's got to be some hump we have to get over. I think any game that's instantly accessible.
I do like the
just
fact.
go.
I love the fact that the
Yeah.
two models are exactly in sync, slightly rocking from side to side, as if they're going ba 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 bum, ba bum,
Yes.
ba bum, ba bum, ba 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 bum.
Or was it an exorcism quartet?
Yeah. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I think probably only things like PlanetSide have ever really gone, oh, this is just fine. You know, there's no. Yeah, everything else has required something for us to go get frustrated with before we enjoy it that much. So, shall we stick with the same house? Yeah, we're
Oh, I was going to go for a slightly smaller one. I didn't realise when you click select contract, it doesn't actually open on the far left, which is the liquor houses.
Okay, let's go to the liquor.
Let's try a liquor house.
Tiny half.
Here we are.
Yeah, so
what's
is buttery
that?
smooth for you? But
I don't even know what that is. What is it?
which, if I'd actually finished setting it up the other day, I could have got with by trying out my. I'm not playing in ultra wide mode.
Right. What? Oh. Spooky book.
Require me to go and turn off the background on the camera to make it work properly.
Spooky book. What's this then?
So
Radiation.
it does involve. Yeah, that's what I was using. I was using
Geiger counter.
That's what I was using. Could you not hear my Geiger counter?
Yeah, it just seems like a bizarre thing to.
Oh, it's how I knew where it was. That's what led me up. It's So I had the EM detector. And the red
There you go.
speaker. So the area effect things seem to be, the general detection thing seems to be a good early start.
Yes.
When it says go outside, does it mean outside the house or back into our room? I have a heartbeat of 89. So this guy's heart rate, general health, is much closer to mine than yours, Rich. Because yours should be reading about 4. I gather that Limmy likes to keep track of his heartbeat when he's playing games. He doesn't have a counter on screen or anything. He just checks it on his watch.
Yeah.
And he did some sort of, there was some jump scare and he checked it and his heartbeat was 20.
I just accidentally
21.
quit out.
And I'm still here.
Let's check
All
mine.
right, okay.
41.
All right, I'm on my way.
Yeah. Oops.
Okay,
Right.
this is not even vaguely polished. This is it, but still.
That was that was my fault. I hit exit instead of resume. That was completely my bad.
It should have a confirmation dialogue though, shouldn't it? I mean,
It makes sense.
this is not to dunk on the developer. We're noting what's kind of not there yet because we know it's coming. But things that are so. Richard, next to the cross, what's that?
Next to the cross, it is a spooky
Cursed doll?
sigil. Oh right, next to it. Yeah.
So when it says it needs these things, these are our exorcism tools, and these are our detection tools.
Yes,
I have now made this assumption. Why is this? These pills have a radioactive symbol on them.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, anti-rad. It'll be anti-rad. You'll probably get radiation poisoning from the ghost. So just checking this out. So last time when we opened the door, immediately I got a Geiger count, which I do not this time. We got lucky. We had exactly the tools we needed last time for the ghost.
I don't really know what this one is, this thing with the green dots on.
Hey, I thought you were walking into encyclopedia of this stuff. Or maybe you just Google the wiki fairly routinely, but... Alright, it's smashing stuff.
I also can't switch these lights on. Oh.
Hey, did the guitar work for you? Because I tried
to. Oh, there are some urns that have been tipped over here.
Is it a musical ghost?
That would be cool. We could do some jamming. There is a broken bottle on the floor. Okay, so
just not to get political, but have you seen?
Plays
and if
ukulele.
not, just go and Google it.
Smashes bottles.
Oh, okay.
So,
those are actually things.
So we've got demon effigy or mare.
Plays ukulele. Plays ukulele. That's pretty specific.
I'm assuming that's what that strumming was.
Well, it doesn't seem to be. There aren't any other plays.
I'm trying to find a ukulele. This is supposed to be a small house. It's fucking massive.
Small for America, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, feel good moment. Go and after this, it's on. I found it on Twitter or so on. But there's a closed opera house in one of the Ukrainian cities, and there is a brass band playing "Don't Worry, Be Happy" outside.
Oh,
the actual
lovely.
musicians. It's actually quite lovely. Oh, I have found a fuse box.
Hey, I found this light works.
Yeah, well, it should work now because I turned on the fuse box, which is,
So
guess what? In the cellar.
Yeah, so where is that ukulele?
Well, we may not see it. It might be a ghostly ukulele.
Right.
I mean, that would make sense.
Digs graves.
Yeah.
That's quite. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, this is definitely an American version of Small. Okay.
The thing that I always get is, right, okay, there's a big rent in the wall.
Their living room is larger than a lot of the flats. Oh, bottle smashed in
Yeah.
the living room. Oh, there's an effigy hanging from the ceiling with lots of pins in it.
Right.
That's pretty. Let's try effigy as a thing.
Portals to hell is one of the options.
Is it voodoo doll? Hang a voodoo doll from ceiling? It's a mare, apparently. Oh! Fuck. How do I get out of here?
Yep, I've got mare as well. Oh. Right, so
I'm down.
both. He's got you.
I dead.
Shit.
I dead.
Right, so.
I don't know. The audio is not in game. It's not in game radio, so I don't get cut off.
So mare.
We have a rule.
So what do I need then? Mare. Exorcism. Ghost Wiki. Crucifix and rune. Right.
So you
Is that the crucifix?
must be. Oh.
Which one's the crucifix?
Well, they're both crucify. It's crucifix.
Crucifix. I'm hoping that one of them says cross. Doll and chalice. Crucifix and salt. Maybe there's just two options of crucifix, maybe. Holy water and candle. Holy water and rune. Right, so but what do I do with it? Begin exorcism, you need to place the Bible and required items in the ghost's favourite room.
So
Oh, there's Bible. Right. Okay, so booth, Bible. Where's your favourite room? Where's... Shit. What's his favourite room? He has a favourite room? This one?
the dead may not speak.
I'm gonna try this one. Right. Omnes Patria Spiritus Sancti. Omnes Patria Spiritus Sancti. What do we do? Does that work? Yeah.
Could have the wrong.
Fuck. Hey. Easy now. See, now I'm hoping that it's something more complex than me just running around and dropping shit on the off chance that I drop it in the right room. That would feel... Ooh, 174.
There's a picture on the shelf just by
there's the ukulele.
where the bar is, with a Nine Inch Nails reference on it. Well, on each. Look at this fridge with no doors.
Ooh, I can hear it.
Hey, can you see things
Cackling.
opening?
Yeah.
That's me. That is.
Oh, right. Aye, pesky bugger.
I wonder if I can throw shit at you. No.
Oh, spooky. we go. So how do I exercise this little son of a bitch?
Let me just check Spirit Net. I'm talking to you from the beyond.
Hey, I'm Derek Akora, and you're my spirit
Once I
guide,
chose-
Sam.
Select the ghost type.
I've selected the
Along
ghost
with
type. Hey Sam, talk to me from the underworld and tell me where my room is. That's my terrible Derek Akora impression. Right, let's find a cold room. Is there a chilly room anywhere? 200. My heart rate is 200.
You probably should go somewhere else then.
Hospital.
Yeah. Try placing the Bible down last. Multiplayer is apparently a tad buggy
I'm got.
and can bug out exorcisms.
I'm got. It was a mare.
It's got potential, this, hasn't it? Shall we give it another go?
Yeah, I can definitely see what's going on here. Right. Yeah, a small... Oh, here we go. A small rundown 3-bedroom house. Right, let's do it. Let's compare and contrast, because I live in a small rundown 3-bedroom house.
One of the bedrooms is definitely the British estate agent version of bedroom.
Well, you can, yeah, the fact that, like, I'm kicking one wall and I am tapping the other at the same time. My office is the dinky room, so, yeah.
You can fit a bed in it, as long as you're not too fussy about what constitutes a bed.
Radio me and when you want to leave.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to take a thermometer. And... Right, are you going to let me remap the flashlight? No, you're really not.
What, flashlight?
Yeah, I can... I accidentally mapped it to the same thing as check my wrist, so... Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the mappable options. Oh. I had a smashy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to listen as to whether that child giggling I just heard was in the game.
Dude, come and tell me if the fridge is just like in bits to you that are moving. The fridge model. I don't think this is a thing. It's just.
Okay, well...
Is the fridge a set of doors that's kind of moving around?
Well, no, the fridge is complete, but it's
not for me.
It is on the floor, and it was doing a little bit of a wobble.
Mine's in. Right, so I'm thinking that's pushover fridge probably, and that's just not working very well. And it's rendering one way. Yeah, I can see on your stream what it looks like to you. It does not look like that to me. Pushover fridge.
So the thing I'm not quite getting is the ghost eliminator. So what's the relevance of the ghost clues page?
I think terminology is in the optimization path. Like the actual exorcism stuff is in the ghost clues bit. It's a mare again.
You reckon?
Yeah, that's what the we got hanging voodoo dolls up here. And push a fridge over. It's quite a lot of them, actually.
Oh, yes. Good to have a hobby, isn't it? So.
Better than the ukulele, to be honest.
Right, so now we need to try and locate the room.
So I'm trying with.
No, just going outside chill you down. Going outside chills you right down.
Ah! My drop object is the same as check my heartbeat. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah. You can't map. I think the mapping in the game itself is pretty bugged. Right, so there you go. So we need to get the lights on.
I can hear distant ghostly voices.
Oh, good. Let's get the breaker on. That is the thing that is achievable. Oh, there's a scythe on the floor down here. We should have lights now. And a scythe.
There's a music box, but it's not clear how you use it.
I think you just drop it down on the floor, and if it starts going tinkly, 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 then we know. Are you here? Spirit or spook?
Cool.
Oh, we've got bloody writing on the wall.
Oh, you get ghost orbs in this too.
Right, it's thrown a scythe. No, it hasn't thrown a scythe, apparently. But just finding a scythe on the floor and throwing a scythe are two different things. Right, we've got blood writing on the wall.
I can hear a little ghostly
Right,
child.
right. Pushover fridge, voodoo dolls hanging from ceiling, and blood writing on wall says no ghosts to match the listed evidence. So I'm wondering whether pushover fridge.
Just pull it out, yeah.
It just fell over. That would make it a wraith. If it is a wraith, we're looking for smashing bottles, stabbing walls, flashlight writing, fill a room with moths, and voodoo dolls from ceiling, blood writing on walls, spike players' heart rates. Fill a room with spiders is an option. That's nice. Let's look forward to that.
That'll be enjoyable.
Okay, there's another scythe here. So whatever it is, it's chucking scythes around, which is just a
terrible health and safety.
It's a nightmare. I mean, how do you get that signed off? Oh, and a massive pool of blood. So let's have a look. Pool of blood, blood pools. We're still good with wraith. Still good with wraith.
Oh, step back a second.
So, with that knowledge,
bloody knife in wall.
I'd love to know what this thing does. I've picked it up, and I haven't got a freaking clue what it does.
I've got a reasonable feeling it's probably the living room.
Where is your room? Oh, it's just written the words hopelessness on the walls. Oh, it's just drawn an arrow pointing down to the cellar.
Oh, that's been on every cellar door in every house.
Oh, and there's a skeleton here as well.
Oh.
It's mugging us off now.
Oh, I'm pissing here. What's taking your
scythes, bloody arrows, skeletons? It's a fucking Halloween shop. Oh.
Yeah, it's got a sense of humour. You can tell by the little giggle.
That was quite a sexy noise. Please help. Okay, so it's moved the cupboard away from the door. I mean, it's certainly a lot more proactive than we used to in things like Phasma. Heart rate's 138. Still feeling pretty chill. You know, I'm kind of at mid 5k kind of heart rate. You know, I can deal with that. Oop. The thing went beep.
More sides.
It is cold in this bathroom. And my thing is going beep.
Bathroom, which bathroom?
Oh,
I got lettering over my eyes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we found the room.
Yeah.
I've got the feeling we found the room.
So we need to find.
Closer.
I've selected Wraith. So we need to find.
Oh, I don't think we meant to select it straight until
Dolan,
we're ready to do
Dolan
it.
Chalice. Dolan Chalice.
Right. I've got Dole. I've got Chalice.
I'll grab the Bibli.
Bible. So I put these down.
We need a Bibli. What is that? That is St. Thomas Blessed Salt. Salt. I also like the fact that we're clearly chain smokers.
Priests haven't got much else to do, have we?
No. Okay, so.
I am praying. Put the Bible down.
Bible's down.
What are we going to do now? Did we win?
Whoa!
No, we didn't.
That genuinely concerned me. that genuinely shit me up a little bit, that did. Like, actual shit me up. All credit to it.
Yeah, the Krampus got me. I'm ready to go now. All right,
that's fair.
Way. What were we meant to do? Jesus not in ghost area.
Well, of course, we forgot Jesus.
And of course we didn't take radiation pills.
We didn't make room for Jesus. I love the fact there's a hard mode.
It feels like one of the games where we're fighting the bugs as much as we are the game.
Yeah,
and that in itself is not bad.
The first thing I'm going to do is do a remap outside of the game because it really doesn't like... Oh, it's just chucked me all the way out. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, I'll give you that. It's all right. Yeah, the not being able to map inside the game is a bit of a pain, but I can live with that. Yeah, I do think though that once we're in the game and everything's set up, it didn't feel painfully buggy. I mean, the basic structure's still there.
No, I'm liking the concept. I'm definitely up for another round.
And the fact that it is clearly one guy doing it all is credit to them.
Yeah, I think there's some stuff where getting some feedback is going to be necessary to make it good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You can't guess what. Things like what you just got. Jesus wasn't in the room. Okay, we follow the instructions. So I'm assuming that means the Bible.
We need to make room for
Jesus. Maybe we need that crucifix because it has Jesus on it.
Maybe.
We were meant to take radiation pills, and maybe you're meant to know that anytime there's radiation, you take radiation pills.
Maybe.
Could be, but we're guessing. That's the thing.
But use item. So. So what is... Right, okay, so use item and drop item. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Apply. Back. Play. Post game. No, not public. Last thing I want to do is deal with anybody else who's a human being.
You may wish to check your camera.
Yeah, that was just while I was faffing with controls. I'm not entirely convinced that looking at my face is better than watching a keybind screen. I mean, it's 50-50, but But yeah. Anyway, where were we? Friends only. Host game.
Okay. Let's do this again.
So how do we level up?
Well, I suspect that involves...
Also, I keep noticing that when you load in, your robe is a very nice deep red with golden embellishments.
Yeah. And it just becomes pink.
And then, yeah, I can't wondering whether there's some kind of texture popping going wrong there. Potts Road. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So, thermometer. And spirit box. This is the question: do they all use the spirit box, or are there only certain ones that talk to the spirit box? Because it doesn't seem like the individual ghosts are divided up by what evidence retrieval systems they interact with. Oh, look at the putty tat picture. I hope that's the dev's actual pussycat. That would make me very happy indeed.
Oh, I found it. Yeah. Oh, it looks like Ziggy.
The little ginger one. I know there's several different cat pictures.
No, there's a gingy one, and there's one that does look very much like Ziggy. Right, no radiation, no EMF yet.
Okay, I'm having some issues with the directional audio. The one thing I would say about a game like this is I think it really is essential.
Little dies on its audio.
The directional audio is shit hot. It's not dreadful, but there have been a few times when I haven't been able to work out whether something's off to a direction. Oh.
Turn the power back on.
This pussycat's doing a blep.
Oh.
Blep. This is vitally important, far more important than any actual paranormal investigation. There's a cute putty tat here, and I'm doing a blep.
I see it.
Look at this. Look. Look at his little bleppy tongue. And it's radioactive.
You should take some pills.
Are you here?
Right.
Where are you?
And it is strongest here.
Excellent.
Right here. This is the epicenter of getting irradiated.
Hey, now, have we got any indication of how irradiated we are? I mean...
Oh, no, that would be useful.
This, you know, we don't know when we take the pills. I just nearly clicked on the radio then. Oops. We don't know when we take the pills. We don't know much, do we really?
Don't know a damn thing.
I mean, I do kind of quite like the early days of getting into games like this where you have absolutely no concept of the meta at all. And literally just totally going in blind. Do you want to play us a spooky tune?
Ah! Ah! It's after us! It's right behind me! Ah! It looks like being dead's my thing.
I see. At least now you've got your sweet weren't you black before?
No. Don't think so. I'm exactly the same model as you.
Because
Like
now you've got the burgundy with the golden edging.
Oh, and the belt.
And you are a white man. And
Oh,
before
no,
you were a black man.
No, I was definitely a white man. Hey, check it out! Outside there is the van
Yep.
that we presumably arrived in. No, well, certainly on my screen, and you can verify this by checking my stream afterwards. I am exactly the same model as you with a different belt.
Well, that's the rub there, because all the time that I've been playing this game, I have been playing as a black gentleman.
Oh, I didn't know I could actually customize a character's skin.
I don't think we can, which is the rather odd thing.
Because you're a whitey to me, dude.
That is very weird. Okay. And you are just... Oh man, you are going wild there, embedded in that wall. Oh. I don't have a funking clue what I'm doing.
I did those.
Alright. Okay, so...
I'm seeing what you can do when you're dead.
Things to do in Hot Street when you're dead. Okay,
That's right.
I've got a spooky book. Gonna write in the spooky book. Write in the spooky book. Write in the book. Play the spooky music. Oh dear.
Play that spooky music.
White boy, yeah. Oh dear. This is probably gonna go poorly.
I don't know, this ghost doesn't really seem to have much of a clue about where it's going.
Haven't got the strongest peripheral vision either, I've noticed.
What, you haven't?
No, the ghosts haven't. They seem to severely struggle with concepts like looking to the left and right. Okay, 156. I've got quite the speedy heart rate. It's okay, because I can just go and chill out in the garden, look. My heart rate goes right back down again. I'm going to sit in the back of the van, have a chill. I don't know how much we need to read into the fact that there appear to be some quite significant self-harm scars on the wrist of this priest.
I think they're meant to be veins.
You think? That shows where my brain went.
Well, you have been surrounded by goths most of your life, so...
It's very true. Oh, you're great dabbing. I'm going to shake your hand. Alright, mate.
Yeah, that looks bad.
So, I don't have a Scooby fucking do what to do right now. So,
None of the evidence things have worked.
let's find where's Chili. Where's Chili? Is it Chili in here? No. Is it Chili in here? No. Very radioactive in here. Oh, it's Chili in here.
That's quite cool.
Have we established... Oh! That was the ghost, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'm not following you around. Maybe I should be.
So what's it done? It's moved the dino toy. It's turned on and off radios. Killed you. What else has it done?
Fridge is bugged out for me again. In a different way this time.
Oh no, fridge seems quite happy for me.
Knocked over vase? Is that a thing? Behind the TV.
What here? Isn't that's still in place for me? What was that? You're getting up to all this spooky business.
That's me turning the radio on and off.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I might be a ghost, but
I'm very much enjoying the fact that you can continue fucking with things. That is a pleasant change from Phasma. So I found the room. Right, so it's thrown a picture off the wall. Is that a thing?
I imagine so.
These paintings off walls. Slightly alters feng shui. Knocks paintings off walls. Jade and Rasalka. Did I see a knife stuck in the wall over here? Was that on our previous run that, for the purposes? No, yeah, for the purposes of the stream, did not happen. Oh, okay. Let's just chill back here for a bit and have a think. What else has it done? Other than kill you, of course. Bruise player. How do we know if it has bruised one of us?
I guess you look at your wrist, there's a bruise.
Good thinking, yes. Good thinking.
Yeah, this ghost. I think they can teleport. Because I saw it run across a hallway and then do it again immediately afterwards. Although that it could just rob a band and bug out.
It is a ghost. Bye, mate.
It's definitely radioactive.
You've got eyeliner on. Yeah. Is that another thing?
Yeah, it is. So if you bring up your journal and go
radioactive.
Get rid of the. Try that. But yeah, if you go out of this, go back.
Yeah.
Hit back.
Ghost cleared.
And that's
radiation.
The one. Yep.
The thing is, that doesn't in itself.
What does that do for us?
Yeah. Oh. 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 Bah. Curses. So it was a Salka. I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm thinking that this is challenging without... Do we have to do some reading first? Is there a wiki we should go to?
That's always the best thing when you're playing a computer game, is the knowledge that there's some homework.
Mate, you enjoyed Elite Dangerous.
A lot of homework, yes. Have we done any leveling up? Have we, hackers like? Nope, we're still level 0.
Yeah. Give us another go. Be nice to win one round.
Well, so we've started off with the music box.
And the ghostwriting.
Oh. So.
Okay, so when you do the... wiki, and you click through...
Oh, it's written in blood on the walls already.
Right, we haven't left the room.
And we're at freezing temperatures already.
Well, that's lovely.
So. Blood writing on the walls.
Mariska doll floating across the floor and out the wall.
Cool. Okay, yeah, it's absolutely freezing in this room here. I think we've already found the room, at least. This fridge is already going batshit, but I suggest that might just be a collision detection thing.
I think the fridge just goes batshit. So
we've got
I'm looking for floating Mariska doll.
bloody writing on the walls. Freezing temperatures. Plays the music box. So yeah, we've got freezing temperatures, ghost writing music box, but we don't know what that relates to.
Freezing?
So what's that noise that I can hear? There's lots of clunking. It appears to have...
I'm trying to find the one where it's actually...
moving this wardrobe, I think. Dragging wardrobes around.
Is that slightly fucking with Feng Shui?
I don't know. Or is that just slightly ropey collision detection? Pushes over a fridge. Fills a bath with blood. Bloody handprints. Steals all the rugs. Disembodied horse sounds. I'm really looking forward to some of these. Place snowman.
Some of this does read like a fetish list of people we know.
Yeah, it's the 1,000-point purity test. Do you do disembodied horse sounds?
Scott Deathboy. Yes! Yes, I do.
A lot of cats.
Actually, come to think of it, Scott Deathboy and Professor Elemental.
Okay,
right. No, there's nothing about floating Mariska dolls. That could just be a bug. So bloody writing on walls. Yeah. Duplicate and throw dino toy.
Well, I found the dino toy. Scared. It says on the wall here. I can hear pipes. I've gone blind.
I just backed out into the safe room, which we realise isn't actually safe. Turns on off kettle.
Of course. I think it just turned off my...
Close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door.
Oh, I just got. Oh, and I'm outside.
Smash.
Right. It also turned off my flashlight, I am fairly sure. So you can add turns off flashlights.
It's opening the door.
That was me.
Alright, I'm on my way.
Oh, bugger.
You...
So the ghost exhibited. So how does the list of things that the ghost does compare to the list of things that the ghost exhibits? Is the question.
Yeah, so the ghost exhibited these things, but that I think they're currently meaningless. You're right. Like the investigatory tools help us identify the room, but they don't tell us who the ghost is. So I think they're decoupled from identifying the ghost.
But they are involved in finding the room, I think.
That's it. Yeah.
What's the video camera for?
Ghost orbs.
Well, in that case,
that is the very small section of the Let's Play that I saw involved the camera being used. So I'm quite a fan of the radiation detector.
Hey, you boys.
Bathroom?
It's
seriously?
us.
Oh, it's bathroom, laundry room.
It's us. Two fathers from another mother. Here to bust your ass, ghosts.
Right, writing in mirror,
Writing on the mirror. Nice.
saying leave.
Right. Okay then, let's go.
And smashing bottles in the bathroom,
Excellent.
where it wrote on the mirror. It's quite aggressive. It's a Krampus.
Is it? Oh, is it messing with
No, those two were enough to identify it as a Krampus.
Oh, it's not doing Christmas-based things. Right, well, I found a cool area. Is this... How cold is this? That's colder.
Well, if I
Right.
remember correctly... Oh, because they're decoupled, it shouldn't matter, should it?
Right, I found a very cold room. Okay, this kitchen is chilly ass.
Okay. I will bring the other evidence things across. I think it's probably a matter of get enough... Oh, radiation's going. 26. Get more powerful. Oh, right here.
Okay, radiation, freezing temperatures.
Not playing Phasmophobia. EMF level 5. Right, I think we should go take some rad pills. Oh, it's thrown a present.
Right, so it's definitely a Krampus then.
Yeah, so if I take the rad pill...
And it's REM podded as well. Just getting next
Right,
to
so
somebody. Right, so we know the room now. We know the ghost.
Krampus,
Yes.
candle and possessed doll. You probably need some radiation
Whoa!
pills.
There it is. I just saw it. It's
Cool.
a big old festive boy. Okay, so I have the
Curse
bibli.
doll.
I have the bibli. Oh, it's just thrown another present.
Oh, that was there a little while ago.
Right, it just knocked it around a bit then. Okay, so you've got a candle there. Oh, right, the candle.
No, I've got the radiation pills,
Okay, I've got the Bible and the candle.
just in case they actually need to be with us.
Messing around with our flashlight as well.
Oh, it's just thrown a knife into the wall.
Oh, good. Okay. It was in here.
It's right here.
Okay, let's close these doors. Just, I don't know whether that's a good idea, but just... Okay,
Bible and
Krampus. Your ass is
And
grass.
I need to select Ghost, which is Krampus.
And let's throw down the Bible. Ready?
Yeah, do it. That seems to have worked. What do we do now? We have angered it. How do you do an exorcism?
Jumped out at me.
I've noticed there's a keybind for pray.
Yeah, if you hit that, you just whisper some prayers under your breath. And apparently that renders you invisible to it for a few seconds. There's a part of schools here. Okay, kettle's going off. Okay,
Yep.
you've really pissed it off.
Oh shit!
It's furious. Okay.
Not enough
More
candles lit.
lit.
Marishka doll's spirit box. Not enough candles lit. Jesus not in ghost area.
What Matryoshka doll? What about the Matryoshka doll?
The Marishka doll. I kept on mentioning it right at the start. It floated through the room at knee level and went down the wall.
Yeah.
I think maybe we need to type that into evidence. I don't know.
And we were lacking Jesus, which for a pair of priests is a schoolboy error.
Yeah.
A choir boy error.
No. How do exorcism? No, actually, I'm just going to put
Jesus not in ghost area.
Jesus crucifix for this.
Reach out and touch faith. Yeah, right now we are definitely. Unless, is it just very bad lighting?
Obsideo exorcism.
Thing is, yeah, I think it might just be very bad lighting. No. No, mine definitely appears to have changed race as a result of dying. Bizarre. And we still haven't gained any levels at all. And a huge basement.
All set up. Radio me and when you want to leave.
We will. This is...
So I'm... Put your thing down. So, yes, I absolutely agree with you. I appear to be black in your view, yeah?
Yeah.
And on my stream... but the thing is, I think what you've got there is weird shading. Because...
Yeah. Turn around and face me.
There are shadows that are wrong there. Try turning on your flashlight and pointing it at me.
Yeah, you're definitely a white guy. You look a little bit like Huey Lewis of And the News fame.
Yeah.
Back in his heyday.
But it's you've got some weird lighting shit going on. And so have I, more than likely.
Right, temperature and book. Okay, well it's 2 degrees where we are, it's 0 where we are now. It's -3 outside this room, -7 outside this room. It's -13. It's -13 in this room.
Well, I guess it's probably this room then.
There we go. Not your home. Leave or die.
Pissed off. Fine.
So, we tick freezing temperatures and ghost writing.
Hello. Are you in here?
Right, it's thrown a painting off the wall. So, we know that. Knocks paintings off walls. Doesn't cut it down a lot, but now we know. Alright, so do we need to... So we need to light lots of candles, do we?
Oh, no idea. It does music box too.
Music box.
I'm just... Because it's there, I'm just chucking all the evidence in there to see what happens.
I think that's reasonable.
Are there ghost orbs? No.
I do like the fact that the children's bedroom has got a big old tub of lotion and box of tissues. A child after my own heart. Okay.
Probably about 15 then.
Yeah. Oh, and it's thrown the dino toy. Has it thrown the dino toy? Or has it...
Duplicated
the dino toy? I don't know.
Found the fuse box.
Let's light all the candles. Right, I'm getting in the habit of lighting all the candles that I find. The next thing we need to do is make sure that there's room for cheeses. No idea how that bit happens, but...
I reckon it's just like bring that Jesus-y cross in.
Right, we can do that.
Every time along, I can always...
Oh, more pussycats. Oh, I found a rent in the wall.
Breathing.
It has rendered.
Disembodied breathing.
Right. Could it perhaps be referred to as demonic hissing?
No. Oh, it could be, I suppose. Rent in the wall. wall,
What?
stabs walls, smashes, cracks walls. Yep. No, ghost might match the evidence listed.
So maybe that's just a jacked up wall then. It could just be that that wall is just in a poor state.
Demonic hissing. Could try that.
Demonic hissing.
And smashes, cracks walls. No. Oh, shit.
I think have I just turned on an upsetting number of... Ooh.
Just get pissed off pretty fast.
An upsetting number of candles, maybe? Yeah, right. I'm at 131 heart rate. I keep forgetting to check my heart rate.
I'm the same. Right. Yeah, it came in here and then hiding behind the TV.
It's chucking around the dino toy.
Right, dino toy. That's a solid piece of evidence, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, it has duplicated the dino toy because I found another one. So it moves the dino toy.
It appears to be a demon.
Duplicates and throws dino toy. Right. So I've got duplicate and throws dino toy. Knocks paintings off walls. What else is there?
It's disembodied breathing or demonic hissing makes a big difference.
Disembodied breathing, yeah. That suggests Rosalka for me.
Yeah. So if I do demonic hissing, which I had before, that's demon.
Right. Rosalka. Pins chairs to ceilings, moves kids' dino toy. Oh.
I'm chilled the fuck out outside.
I am behind a door shitting my pants.
Maybe come get a breath of fresh air.
I will when it has ceased running around. Well, it's just duplicated another dino toy right in front of me, I think.
Alright, before you get too caught... Oh, there you are. Yeah, you're in the right place. You need to chill out here. Right. I shall have a poke. See if there's anything new. Right, I think we've got the hook now. We know which is which.
Pins chairs to ceilings.
Another dino toy. Yeah, it's definitely into dino toys.
So we're looking at Rosalka then. No, what does it say?
Quite possibly, if I'm right at breathing versus hissing, which is not making. It easy to distinguish between.
Rolling and throwing footballs, pin chairs to ceilings, and it needs holy water and a rune.
What about creaky doors? Are creaky doors a thing?
Don't know.
No.
All I know is I'm lighting a lot of candles because I'm not making that mistake again.
Digs graves.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking hardcore, isn't it? Respect to it. It's stuff like that.
I've noticed, yeah, that this does the same. It's there. It's an invisible. Oh, the model is an invisible. It's a the Ghost Wiki. Demon, Shade, Basulka.
So we need holy water and a rune. Let's go and get him.
Right. Well, it's just I've just seen it, so I'm trying to. Do any of these things tell us that what the ghost models are? Because the Krampus looks like a Krampus.
Yeah. Right, I'm getting the Bible.
It's the Invisible Man dude again.
Right, I've got the Bible.
If we we get it wrong, we die. I just want a conclusive bit of evidence. Be lovely. Well, hang on. How is there manifests or appears?
Right, Right, well, the Jesus thingy just disappeared. Like, full on disappeared. I don't know if it came through that wall. Oh, yeah, it came through the wall. Alright, it just clipped through a wall. Right, I have a Jesus. I'm going to put the Jesus in the Bible down.
So, Jesus is in the room. And we're going with Rasulka, are we?
The rune and crucifix, is that?
I think that's right. Hang on. Ghost Wiki, Rasulka, Holy Water, and Rune.
Alright. Holy water and rune.
We'll take all the holy water because
Yeah.
we don't want that to be a thing, do we? And now we select Ghost, which is Rasulka. And there it is.
Oh, we haven't... There's some things we haven't done.
What?
We need to burn the ghost book. I will try and do that quickly.
Why do we need to burn the ghost book?
I've literally just noticed that I haven't, for some reason I hadn't clicked on exorcism steps.
There's a thing called exorcisms. This because there aren't any
In the journal.
in exorcism. Exorcism steps. Where are exorcism steps?
Under exorcism, you should have.
Not for me. Then.
Have you got their journal open? Ghost clues, exorcism, select ghost, ghost wiki, ghost eliminator. I think we've done it. My heart
have
rate's gone back down to normal.
Yeah, it didn't laugh or anything, so that feels like we.
You are stuck in a
What
wall.
was-
Are you stuck in a wall?
No, I'm just standing here.
This is a very
Exorcism.
hairy looking knife.
Confirm the ghosts found by ticking the boxes in ghost clues. Oh! Right, so you get the steps of the exorcism from the ghost clues, what kind of ghost it is from the ghost eliminator, and you combine those two things because you don't get them without the thing. So what did we get? We had freezing temp, music box, and ghost writing.
Yeah. But if there'd been radiation as well, then we would have had to take anti-radiation pills. If we'd have had a spirit box, then we would also have had to find the doll.
Richard, you have found the hook.
Yes.
This is how it works.
Yes.
Well done.
Next thing we need to do is to try and find an app.
I'm not sure it's that popular. It's got like 500 reviews on Steam, so...
Let's see if that works.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Ooh. We won!
We did!
Did not burn the ghost book, but we did just afterwards. So Spirit Box, we missed out on Spirit Box.
And the Mariuszka doll spirit box. Is that all one word?
Matryoshka. I mean,
Matryoshka. Yeah. That thing. The dolls that are
yes.
inside other dolls. No!
Just take a moment to say, I've got quite a few people listed as watching. If you are watching, thank you very much. And please say hello in the chat, because it's really useful to know if there's anyone listening to our nonsense. I see there's someone called Santa Claus Gift. So if that's the Krampus hanging out in my chat, None of your nonsense.
You're all set up. Radio me and when you want to leave.
Right, okay, will do. Okay. Spooks. I'm looking for spooks. Okay, just automatically get a couple of candles lit, I think. Spooks. Yeah. Are there any spooks around?
Well, we will now actually understand what the fuck we have to do, because you found out how to read the instructions.
Yes. Oh, 9 degrees.
Okay.
8 degrees. Oh, it's getting chilly down this way. 4 degrees. 1 degree. -4. Okay, it's pretty chilly around here. -11 in this room. This is a chilly room.
Broken bottles in the basement.
Okay, so it is... Oh, here we go. We've also got a spooky ghost book. So we have ghost writing, freezing temperatures. And the room is... If you turn left out of our room and go all the way to the end, it is that room there. You can see the candle lit at the end.
No radiation.
I'm going to take the spirit box.
No EMF.
God is dead.
Oh.
God is here.
God is dead, and no one cares.
Did you see that? Yeah.
If there is a hell, I'll see you there. That's what the spirit box just said. A metal spirit box. Right, so we are looking for a Matryoshka doll. Oh, I got music box as well. So spirit box and music box. The things we need to do. Find the doll. Turn on a fireplace and burn the ghost book. Make sure all the radios are off. Light these 3 candles. Okay, so we're looking for Matryoshka doll. And I need to go and burn this book. I'll go and do that first. Before I forget. Fireplace. Is there a fireplace anywhere? I got some books to burn. Book is burnt. Okay, so we're looking for Matryoshka dolls. What else are we doing? Looking for Matryoshka dolls. And then we're collecting evidence. Oh, that sounded like the REM. Was that REM beeping?
Don't think so.
Where are you, Matryoshka doll? Spooky Matryoshka doll. Where are you?
Smashing stuff.
Oh.
No!
Hide. Okay, there was definitely creaking going on there. Whoops. I just turned an alarm clock on by mistake. Okay. I'm hearing lots of spooky
Oh, we
creaking.
need to use the spirit box to find the Matryoshka doll.
God is dead. It's over.
God is dead.
On the ceiling.
God is dead. In the ceiling.
It's over. He's here.
Uh-oh.
Look up. God is dead. Miserable. Miserable. Look up. Attack. God is here. It's over. Look up. Devil. I'm watching. It's over. Kill. Look up. Devil.
Oh, there's
Behind
stairs in
you.
this house.
It's over. Bella's here.
Right. So that's some blood writing on the wall.
On the ceiling.
Blood writing on the wall. That's our first little nugget. Throwing knives. It's thrown a knife.
Yeah. Yeah, you're identifying, aren't you?
We're down to Oni and Uri.
Outside is out here, by the way. Probably need it at this point. You just walk past the door that leads you outside.
Oh yeah.
You might want to.
Right, it has duplicated the dinosaur, I think. I'm going to quickly check. Oh, it has smashed the plate. It has smashed the plate.
We must have enough now. To...
No, that's still... I think... Oh,
Actually,
uh-oh. Oh, bugger.
Where did it get you?
No, I just can't. The door locks when the hunt occurs. I was hoping that wasn't going to be a carryover from Phasma. Scuttling around, isn't it? Like a proper little beetle. Right, let's come outside then. Let's have a little look at what we got.
So, what's your list?
So, it's got throws knives, smashes plates, blood writing on walls.
Okay, yep. Oni and
Which
Yuri.
takes it down to Oni and Yuri. Oni, crucifix and possessed doll. Yuri is salt and possessed doll. Oni throws smash plates, throws knives, and duplicates and throws dino toy commonly. Yuri also does all of those
come
commonly.
Outside, I think.
But the Yuri messes around with kettles and stuff more often, apparently.
This one's a bit hunty.
I need to check.
So you continue getting evidence, and I'm going to try and find this Barushka door.
So, both of them require the possessed doll. So I'm going to grab the possessed doll, and I'm going to grab Jesus, and I'm going to pop them in the room.
Because you always need more Jesus in the room.
Jesus in your life, yes. He wants me for a sunbeam.
Smash his plates.
Creaky doors. Okay.
Yeah, we got that.
We got creaky doors.
No. I tried creaky earlier, it didn't come up with anything. Yeah,
I think opens closes doors is the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
Opens closes doors, that gives us Oni. So with Oni, we need the crucifix. I'll also grab the video camera just to check for orbs.
Miserable. Bella's here. Look up. It's over. God is dead. I'm watching.
God, listen to him. Where is that pishing Matryoshka doll?
Keeps on saying look up in the ceiling.
God is dead.
But this is a single-story building.
I'm watching. The ceiling.
Oh, we've got ghost orbs as well. So, what else do we need to do? Light at least 3 candles. Throw holy water on the ghost orb to burn it away.
Oh, disembodied whale. Scream?
Was that a demonic hiss? Well, we're pretty sure it's an
No.
Oni anyway.
On the ceiling. It's over.
Well, I've got a feeling the Mariska doll, or however you pronounce it,
Devil.
given that it just cruised its way out of the building on the last map, may not be something we should probably invest our entire life in trying to find.
It's just fucking done one. Yeah. Right.
Because it certainly did
Yay,
one last
I have
time.
just successfully burnt away the... Where are you?
And not all of the cupboards open.
Oh.
Okay, it's gone dark and I can't see anything. And
Folks with Folks with flashlights is also a thing.
no, I'm like blind, and the radio now is just a jumble of numbers. And I am outside in a featureless landscape. I've either dropped through the world, or the ghost has teleported me somewhere.
Could you
I've dropped through the world.
You haven't gone through the portal to hell by any chance?
Possibly. If you have a look at my stream, you'll notice that it's gone very weird.
Right. In that case, I'm just going to bite the bullet.
I'm going to try and do this, are you? It's all in a different room now.
We can't look for him anymore, can we? The spirit box is presumably on you. So,
yeah.
Here we go.
I've now chucked it away because that's...
Select ghost. Oni.
But I think I'm in the other world. Yeah, I think...
It's not happening.
I'm outside of reality.
Sweet.
It doesn't start laughing.
Okay. It's definitely not dead.
Ah.
Why is it not dead? What did we fail to do?
All right.
What
I'm on
did
my
we
way.
fail to do? What did we do wrong? You
I'm
lost.
going to grab a cigarette quickly.
Okay,
Oni.
so
It was an Oni.
it wasn't
Is
Oni.
that right?
Yeah, we got everything right, but we hadn't got the Matryoshka doll. That was essential.
And that caused it to fail.
Yes.
Which probably... Well, what happened is I was in the kitchen trying to find the doll with the box.
Mm.
And everything went black. And I thought, another funky ghost effect.
Would have been
Then
nice.
the spirit box, the lettering on it, the numbers on it started distorting. And it started going off not a static, but like a garbled transmission. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, hang on a minute. One of the things I've noticed is that the digits on the box appear to be projected from elsewhere in like a dynamic spot somewhere ahead of you.
Yeah.
So no, it can no longer do that. That's why it's distorting. And obviously it's using directional sound. So
yeah.
Once I was outside of reality, it just broke. But it broke in an excellently creepy way.
Are we doing all right?
Yeah, we're getting there. I think you found it. We've got it.
We have the measure of it.
I mean, we can go... We failed there because of a bug, or we failed there because we failed to read something correctly.
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
So it's
We're
got...
getting there. We are getting there. We are slowly but surely working out how this game works.
Very little context.
And there clearly is a fair bit of depth to it. I mean, it almost feels a little bit of a letdown that the game has to be based around the big kind of like bits where like things jump out at you. because I quite like the fact that there's quite a lot of slow, careful detective work going on in this game.
There is. It could be a bit more challenging. When I was looking at the reviews, they're like, "Oh, finding out stuff is really easy." There's a lot of things, and one of the downsides of, say, Phasma
Yeah.
was that you could be playing Hunt the Last Thing, particularly fingerprints.
Yeah.
And you're pretty sure it's that. You're pretty sure of that. You just need confirmation. And they fixed that in a way by going, well, on the hardest level, you won't get one of them. You're going to have to use other hints to understand what's there. But they've got a lot more development time behind them and a team
Yeah.
and shitloads of money. So, it's not really an apples to apples comparison, is it?
No.
In this, I think it's trying to take that mechanic from the get-go. And it's interesting the way that stuff is phrased, because sometimes it's my technical use of English is terrible, so if I'm getting this wrong, correct me. But the way it's phrased, sometimes it's kind of impersonal. It's telling the player what they should be observing. Sometimes it seems to be the ghost am doing this, which feels like somewhere there's a list, possibly in the code, and that list in some parts is being dumped straight into there.
Yeah.
So you can dynamically write stuff in. I will cause the ghost to do this, like it's the title of a piece of logic.
Yeah.
And it's just copied in there automatically, which is quite clever actually, because you can very rapidly add things to the game. So I've got the ghost to do this. Right, that's now a thing.
Yeah.
So that's something that can be tidied, but it's quite nice. But that list either needs to be a bit more concise and less obvious, so you actually have to hunt for it a bit, and maybe use the devices to find some of the things. That would be quite cool.
Yeah.
Or it needs to be really long, like ridiculously long, even longer than it is now.
What I quite like the idea of is, for me, it almost feels like the tick box thing of scrolling down the list of tick boxes and ticking them until it filters down to just Krampus or whatever. Kind of feels like that shouldn't be the game. I kind of like the idea of playing the game where you have to look at the rares and uncommons and
they're not listed anywhere.
Yeah, so it doesn't filter down by tick box.
Well, you get an app though.
Yeah,
that'd be something we just actually go and search for an app.
But I mean, you know the way at the moment, if we tick throws dino and we tick smashes plates, throws knives, and then it filters down to them. If we get rid of that page altogether and you've just got the ghost wiki page of the journal, where it's got things that ghost does commonly, things that ghost does uncommonly, things that does rarely and extremely rarely, if that was your only resource, the identification of the ghost would feel like much less of a game. It wouldn't be a mini game, it'd feel more integrated into the experience.
Yeah, I think there's a hint of that. There's some finessing here.
I like the idea of actually learning it.
Is it a demonic hiss? Is it a... I'm just looking at my character customization screen here, and my guy now definitely looks... well, not Caucasian, is as far as I'm going to go with that. And it does now outside, which is weird. This is lighting. But so go back to the thing. We're discussing them, and it will give you a ticky box certainty. So you've got a tick list of things, but it introduces the uncertainty you get when you try and do complex processes by rote, where if two things are similar enough, people will debate whether it's one thing or the other. And that increases tension. So that's what I mean by making it even more confusing in the list of things. You're like there are hundreds. I say it's like woman's hiss, man's hiss, androgynous hiss. You're like, what? I'm not sure which of those. And you'll only learn by practice kind of which of the things it is. And the less experienced and the more experienced and people's different experiences and their own certainties will put them into conflict about what thing they've got. I think that could be quite a clever hook.
Yeah.
on the wrong screen again.
I was reading the hard mode description. Apparently, it says here about how on normal mode it's percentage based. So if you do half the steps correctly, you've got 50% chance of the exorcism being successful. So the more bits of tech evidence you collect, and therefore the more exorcism stuff you do. That's that. Yeah, there's a lot of depth to this. But yeah, I kind of hope that eventually we'll get to the point where we don't need to use the throws plates, drops paintings, paints with blood, tick box bits, and we can just start going, oh, it's done that, and that. That suggests to you, Ray. Because that feels more of a... It feels like less of a mini game. And I think that essentially, with something like Phasma or anything like this or anything, you are playing a series of mini games. And by integrating the experience of identifying the ghost with just walking around and looking, instead of making the ghost identification a part that you do by opening the journal and just ticking boxes, I think it'll feel a bit more of an experience.
I'm inclined to agree. But as a proof of concept, now that we've hooked into it, I understand what the steps are. Like, that's not telegraphed very well. Although we didn't play with the tutorial.
Radio me
And
when
some
you
of this
want to
might
leave.
be. We don't know how good the tutorial is.
Oh, there is a thing to hide behind in the setup room.
Yeah, I like that this isn't actually a safe room. It gives the impression of being one, but it's not.
Yes.
Right, we've got radiation immediately. Going towards this door, it's going down. Going towards this door, it's going up.
So,
Right,
radiation.
so here we go. 21, 22, this way 24, this way 26. 35, 35, 36, 35, 36,
Yeah, this
37.
Is also a cold room, but it is not a freezing room.
Right, so I'm doing a U here. I'm trying to get this as precise as possible. This is 37.02, which is the highest reading I've got. And this is the spot I got it on. Now, EMF, no EMF. Check our house for ghosts. So let's just turn on the candles. And watch out for floating Russian dolls, huh? I'm not going to try and pronounce them.
Yeah.
What do the post-it notes say? Sorry for blah, 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 rent, blah, blah. Sorry for... Someone's sorry.
Are you here? Where are you? Hello, hello, hello. Are you in here?
Oh, noise from downstairs.
Are you spoopy? Oh, okay, let's chuck the dino doll.
Wonder why the dino doll. So, ghost orbs. How do ghost orbs? How easy are they to spot in this?
Very easy. It's a big white spot. Can't miss it. And it's constantly there.
Yeah, there are no ghost orbs in here. Here is a music box. Music box.
So we've got the spookies. Of course, the other thing is
Music box, radiation. That's it so far, isn't it?
the other thing is the possibility that it's actually the room downstairs. So I'm just going to double check.
Yeah. Well, I'll take the radiation counter and just, if it goes off when you go downstairs, that's it, it's not there. Writing in the mirror. Writing bathroom mirror.
Okay, looking for some more candles. There's some more candles lit. It seems like an easy move to...
One of the things they do is blow out candles. Oh,
we've
knives in the wall.
Blood writing on the wall as well. So it moves dino toy.
Throws knives.
There's knives.
See, looks like a Uri.
Blood writing.
Yeah, blood writing. Is a Uri.
So...
Oh, shit!
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, you got. Did you? Oh, you got.
I think I shall now not help. In fact, I
Oh.
shall actively troll, because that's funny.
Right, so
I've learned from Master Blair.
the throws knives and blood writing on walls. That says to me Oni or Urei. Throws books on the floor. Knocks books off bookshelf. It's turned on a radio. It says Oni. Looking around
The
the
radio's
cupboards.
me.
Oh, right.
And the cupboards are me.
Was the book you?
No.
Right.
I'm not interested in actually making your life that much harder.
Oh dear.
It's interesting. You can interact with lots of things, but not light switches.
Not until you've turned the breaker on.
No, even afterwards. Oh, I can. As a ghost, I can turn on the breaker. But can I interact with light switches? I can. Yep.
I want to pick up this video camera, I can't pick it up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Forgot. It was a Urei. So it should have been doing spirit boxes.
Mm.
It did not. How dare it? Oh, I've just realised I've been on face cam for the whole of that game. Oh, sorry. You had some really ugly stuff to deal with there. My apologies. My sincere apologies.
Yeah, for most streamers, it's muting yourself. There are many memes of the ilk of young streamer to old streamer. When do you consider? When do you learn to stop muting yourself? And
Yeah.
there's just the old streamer standing there, clearly talking, but
You
not
see,
saying anything.
it's not quite so bad for me because of the fact that I've got the I don't mute using any software. I mute using the mute button on my microphone. So I know if my microphone's turned off because it doesn't have the bright red light on it.
Yeah.
Very handy.
Mate.
You're all set up. Radio me and when you want to leave.
Okay. Here we go.
Spirit box.
Radiation straight away.
Thermometer.
And if we go that way, it's getting
It's freezing cold out here.
in here again.
What's this room again?
And EMF. Exactly the same spot. Quite cheerful, that, isn't it?
So,
Ah, smashes stuff.
EMF. Radiation. Freezing temperatures.
Smashing a lot of stuff.
Let's get the book in there as well. We've got writing in the book. We've got smashes
EMF.
bottles.
EMF, ghostwriting, radiation.
Hello, are you here? Where are you? We just want to help you. Where are you?
I think if you get Spirit Box, you get on a. You're automatically on a hunt for the doll.
Yeah.
So let's hope we don't get that. Because I don't trust that doll to be on the same plane of existence as us. I think it goes to wherever I went to. It's been smashing stuff. I'm just having to find whether it's plates or.
Okay, did you just open a door in a creepy manner? I think you did.
No.
Oh, I'll talk to him.
Pool of blood.
All the blood. Blood pool. Go down to Mayor Wraith Krampus.
Cracks in the wall.
You downstairs?
Yeah. Yeah, so I can very easily hear everything that's going on above us.
Yeah.
Let's pop outside, shall we? So what evidence have we got? Walls? Cracks, smashes, cracks walls.
Turns off my flashlight. It's just turned off my flashlight.
Making a hunt is
It's a Krampus.
it's Krampus.
Let's have a look. So Krampus smashes bottles, disables flashlights, throws, smashes plates,
Places
blood
specific
pools, bags of severed hands. Well, that'll be fun.
the ghost specific items in the coldest spot of the room. Follow all requirements. Turn off the breaker in the house. Everyone in your team needs to take anti-radiation pills. Turn on a fireplace in the house and throw the ghost book into
So
it.
break out rad pills, burn the book. Right, we can do that.
Breaker's off already, I think.
Yeah. So rad pills and burn the book. Take some rad pills. And burn the
In
book.
the words of our dear friend, time to get some more pills.
Let's pop some Jesus in here. Jesus. And
That just seems safest, doesn't
I'm
it?
going to find the fireplace.
Yeah, I'm already scouting for one. It's not going to be one in the girls' room, is there? Nope.
No, I think there's a main. Here we go. Found one. Book is burnt. Oh, I found a present thrown as well, so we're definitely looking at Krampus.
Yeah, the Krampus is a bit easy to identify as these things go.
There's also Bert.
Bert?
Yeah. There's Bert. Candle and Possessed Doll. You've got them. Yeah. And the Bibli. You got the Bibli? Oh, I got the Bibli.
Candle. Yep, possessed all. Bibli. Coldest point in the room.
Okay.
Right, so hold on to the Bibli. Bible should go last.
Alright. Okay, so we select Krampus.
Yep, doing that now. Select Ghost. Krampus. There you go. No!
Look at my heart rate.
be a little more dramatic.
Do we get any cash for that? It does talk
Got
about
nothing to
cash.
spend. There's no cash to spend in this. We got all the things.
It does say under not exorcism, under select ghost. Once you know what ghost it is, you can mark it down here for more money and XP. So presumably that's a mechanic that's ultimately planned.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on my way.
Not implemented yet, possibly.
Yeah, it feels like we've missed clues, Matryoshka doll. Should have been a spirit box.
Didn't do a spirit box.
It didn't say shit all. I walked around with a spirit box, it didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I don't think
everything else though.
I don't think XP or levels are
A thing
implemented
yet.
And honestly, if your biggest complaint about this game is, oh, you can't customize your character, there's no XP, all I can do is just have different belts. It's not much of a complaint. Well, I suppose from our point of view, it's two of us. So if the thing coming towards me isn't me, it's you.
But also, I mean, does it really matter? It's the other question. I mean, there's no.
I've just realised
to know who it is.
That motion that the characters are doing is exactly the same motion as the avatars in the lobby in PUBG when it was early release.
Well, they're both. They're both Unreal.
Yeah, is this not another Unity one then? This is actually an Unreal.
I don't know.
But I suspect that character motion would have come. Like that's a rigging motion, isn't it?
I can find out very quickly. Bear with me a moment. I can tell you exactly what this is running in. There's also a hotkey. It's got Windows Spy. It's Unity, yeah.
Yeah. But I suspect that it's just a common, average, slightly muscular male.
Yeah. You rock from side to side.
And then and you just that's the rig motion that comes with it, and it's just in everything.
Yeah. There we go. A little grotty room.
Nothing on either radiation or EMF as yet.
Creepy ass noise.
Well, this place is fucked. Oh, this is the first one we came to when we had literally no fucking idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
Baby crying.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I heard a noise. That's like significantly more spoopy than you did. I mean, to be honest, a baby crying in a house with no baby in it is pretty spooky.
Disembodied crying, not baby. So, crying? No, there's only one option for crying, which is baby.
Where are you? Are you here? Right, so it's throwing that lamp by the look of it, although that lamp could have already been there.
Yeah, this place you can't automatically say, oh, it throws. Right, we've got radiation.
Excellent.
I'm in the bottom of the stairs, up to 27 rentagens, 30 rentagens, I don't know.
I would go with Röntgen.
Röntgen.
Named after,
how do you
named after Wilhelm Röntgen, who was the gentleman who invented them and performed the first X-ray on his wife's hand.
In front of the fireplace.
But rocking chair is rocking. But apparently every fucker rocks the rocking chair.
Oh yeah.
Hey ghosts, do something interesting.
Oi! Ghost! No!
Right, well, spirit box. I've done what felt like a full lap of the house.
I just saw you and shat myself.
Yeah. Another thing I've noticed about American houses is that they are about 40% hallway.
You have expressed your opinions on hallways before, sir.
Gone Home is the best example of that. Oh, this room is cold.
I have never really played Gone Home.
Gone Home is a spectacular experience. It is. It only takes about 2 hours to play through, but it is magnificent.
And that means I'm actually going to play it now, because it had the feeling of something that was going to take a really long time and require painstaking.
It's very similar to what Remains of Edith Finch, in that it is more of an experience than a game, if I'm being honest. Or Firewatch. It's probably got more in common with Firewatch.
You just faded out. Oh, shit.
Oh. It's spooping. It's a spooping. It's a spooping. Where's it spooping? This is not like the ones in Phasmo where they just know exactly where you are. Right. So all we've got so far is the radiation.
Smashes lamps. Maybe? Maybe
Smashes
not.
lamps? Like, yeah, I don't know. Has a generally bad attitude.
Bit of a fucker, really.
Yep.
Right, we found the room, so I'm going to start bringing more toys across.
Knocks books off bookshelf. Let's cut it down a bit. Demonic hissing? Would you say that was demonic hissing we heard, anyone? It was like,
I don't know, because I heard a baby crying.
oh yes, you did.
So yeah, if you...
Oh, it says child screaming. I've got child screaming. I don't have baby crying.
More of a note for the dev, really. When I'm holding the spirit box, I get just in the bottom...
I'm thinking
right-hand quarter of my view, I get the FM 250 milliseconds static and a frequency of 102.4 just sat there.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Did you get got? You got. Oh dear. I saw it running through the kitchen. It ran through the kitchen and missed me. Okay, have you got some spooky music to play me?
It may have been locked onto me, because I was also in the kitchen trying to hide behind the island, but that wasn't going to work because it was actually visible from every door that came in.
I think it's just not very observant.
Yeah, I was figuring if I can just get down behind something.
Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, got me.
Oh dear.
Oh, we got. It was a shade. The ghost orbs. I was in that room for ages looking around. Didn't see any ghost orbs. Didn't do any music box. Didn't do any writing. I think that was the wrong room. It was a cool spot, but it just happened to be in the wrong room. Oh, we've gone up. We've gone up a level.
Yeah, you've got to. I'm level 1. Were we
Yeah,
level 0 before?
Yeah, we were.
Oh, actually, there's leveling. So, dude, I found the room. It was
Yeah.
downstairs in front of a fireplace.
Yeah, that was the room that I thought it was, but
Oh, okay.
I put down the book, I put down the spirit box, I put down the music box, and none of those were activated, and they should all have been activated.
Right, but the
Yeah.
radiation was on full.
Yeah. So yeah.
So maybe it was
that's-
upstairs. Could have been a room upstairs, you're right.
I mean, I think first impressions of Obsideo are positive once you get through that first half hour. Exactly the same as with Phasma, I think. Exactly the same, because that was how I was with Phasma 2.
I had that strong feeling of there's something here we're not grasping.
Yeah.
And if we don't grasp it, and if it's not accessible, it ran that razor thin edge between pure frustration going, this is just broke, I'm leaving, which is exacerbated like if you're getting terrible frame rates or
Yes.
can't bind keys, like these things, or if it's already complicated to understand what's going on, those things getting away could be the death knell for it. But it's got just enough. What it had in its favour was it had the feeling that there's something here, and it's either very clever or it's trying to be too clever, but we don't know which it is yet, and it's worth sticking with it to find out.
Yes.
It was a slower burn with Devour, but when I went back and played it recently with Blair, the Japanese Inn,
Right.
which is clearly the level they wanted to make. Very polished. Actually, a very interesting, very Crystal Mazy style puzzle.
Yes, I've not been back to that one for a while.
Yeah.
Devour
So
and
we should go
Malin.
do that. I won't spoil it. But again, that took a while. You have to get this thing. You have to go here. You have to do that. But you find these things, and then you have to do this. But that then triggers that. So when you do this, you then have to do that. And you it drew you on nicely. Got the pacing right finally.
Yeah.
And I think this is almost there with the pacing. But we were talking about the ticky box exercise being a bit.
I think that's the. There's a little bit too much of this game needs to be spent looking at the journals. Maybe even.
I'd agree with you on that.
If you could bring up a little, say, handheld on the left-hand side of the screen, so it's away from your items. If you got a button to bring up the journal, so you can still see the screen, something like that.
So the journal is a thing that you want to look at in Phasmophobia, but you can't half the time because it would be dangerous to do so. In this, it's a thing you have to look at, otherwise or you can't play the game.
Yeah.
So having it as a full screen obstructive item is not conducive to the rest of the playstyle.
Yeah.
So as you say, if it were to come up on the side, or you come up with a phone app, because that's kind of what it's emulating. If you see what?
Yes.
It feels like someone was playing Phasmophobia and went, "What if I baked in all the information that the external app originally, and then the journal later gives me, into the play of the game?"
Yeah.
So I made that the game style. So the way that we identify ghosts is less about the instruments we use to locate it, and more about what it does.
Yeah.
And that's great. That's a tremendous idea. It's the bringing the whole thing together. It's a little off at the moment. There's a feel of like I say, well, right at the start I was saying escape should always be back. If you're in a menu, if you hit escape, it should close that menu. Probably save and close it if it's a. There's lots of contextual extra stuff. But broadly speaking, if I'm somewhere, I expect to be able to hit escape and jump backwards.
Yeah, but it's definitely a very definitely impressive piece of work for a single dev. Particularly the levels. I think that the levels look really polished. I mean, as we said at the start, there's a lot of fixed, a lot of recognisable Unity assets in there, but the layout and the way it's used, and
You don't feel like you're going onto show homes.
it doesn't
or
feel
sets
yeah
for
yeah
films.
it's not clean. That's the thing, and so many games feel
So
overly clean.
that's what deValmont did very well. That was one of the things that made me kind of willing to get through the initial frustrations with him. We had some really good games of that. Was that the house you go into is a bit of a fucking mess, and
Yeah,
you know, it fits with the characters being slobs and stuff, you know. And then there are houses in this that are quite tidy and clean. In fact, they're almost they have that sense of someone who's a bit of a neat freak about them, but still have odds and sods out of place. So you notice when the ghost has changed things more. But the house we were just in, a cracked wall isn't going to leap out at you.
yeah, or a lamp on the floor.
No, that threw me. There's a lamp on the floor, and I looked up at the ceiling, and there's like, well, the half the ceiling's fallen off. So how can I tell that the ghost did that? That wasn't there before, because I might have noticed it, I might not, but I can't remember clearly, so I had to correct myself.
So I think that first impressions of this, I think, are very good.
It's a solid B.
Definitely, I'd say it's definitely worth a £10 punt at the moment.
If you want in on the ground floor, if you enjoy this, because the experience of playing Phasma through all of its iterations, and particularly the time when the beta branch was the game, because you didn't know when you logged in whether you were going to have an entirely new cool experience, or the front doors were going to spin on their axis when you tried to go through, or if some new unintentionally lethal mechanic had been introduced that you might just outfox. That was one of the key things about playing beta branch for what was it, a couple of months for us, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I would say that with this one there is probably the risk. I'd say £10 is probably the most I would balance it at the moment, because there is the risk of people having that not pristine first 20 minutes and going, this isn't for me. This doesn't feel like £10 worth of indie game. Particularly when there's quite a lot of this kind of Unity asset indie horror games that are in the £3 to £7 realm.
Yeah.
But this does definitely feel like one that is going to become a lot more polished over time.
Well, it doesn't have the feel of a game that someone's going to make a grand out of on an initial sale on Steam and then just go on board.
That went well.
I rarely attribute this to maliciousness, but you have a great idea. It doesn't quite rock the world the way you're expecting, and then well, the people have paid their money, so I'll just go into the new project. That's happened to a couple of things. That doesn't have this feel. I wouldn't play this game. I'd have benefited from playing this game if we were just me and you of an evening. I might have gone, you know what, shall we just go, finish that mission on Baratron or play some Planetside or something. If we weren't streaming this and it was like, right, well, this is first impressions, so I'm sticking to it. So if you're looking for your clean 20 minutes of gameplay, it's not that game. And it's probably not worth £10 if that's what you're paying £10 for. But if you're going to watch a Let's Play, I'd recommend anyone to go and watch a Let's Play of this. Or, having watched this with us or so on. And if you go, that looks interesting, and probably worth putting the £10 down now.
Maybe go and watch the InSim video in INSYM, because he's very good at this and Phasmophobia as well. And so he's probably more of a thing. And the other thing I'd say as well, that I'd imagine that in the event that the dev does get as far as watching this, and we know that does happen, because we know that the our chapter 5 of Labyrinthine, it seems to have ended up getting used as a dev tool.
5 years.
I'd imagine it's entirely possible that the dev of this has watched the first 25 minutes of us playing it and spent the whole time just going, do the fucking tutorial over and over again. So.
That would be entirely fair. It did not occur to me till a bit later, oh shit, there was a tutorial, that we actually actively went, no, fuck it, let's not do it. And then we're moaning because we don't know what's going on. And if you or I were to be trying to get someone into this, and they're like, I just don't know what's going on, we'd be like, did you not play the tutorial?
Yeah, so sorry to the dev for not doing the tutorial. You meticulously put together, but no, very, very good first impressions. I'm probably going to call it there. Because I have to be up in the morning to do a long drive for my sins. I'm assuming you're gonna carry on doing something else.
Looking at the time, yeah. I mean, it's a Friday. It's not my bedtime, so
Yeah.
I'll probably have a quick be right back, and then chuck something up, or I might cut the stream for a little bit, but I'll probably be back this evening. Later, not very much later at all, and probably something very light. Probably Slay the Spire. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've got back into that.
So that would be grey underscore area to if you're moving on from my stream.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
I will bid you adieu, and I will bid the stream adieu. Thank you very much for joining us. This one is going to be up on YouTube, but it's probably going to be a couple more days because I'm going to be away for the weekend. And as I said before, because of the fact that I messed up stopping the stream halfway through, I am going to have to mesh the two halves of the video together, which takes fucking ages. But it will be up there, and I'll make sure that the dev knows too, because I'm quite keen on giving them some feedback, because this seems like a game that's really worth keeping an eye on, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah. Well, so with that, I shall be good night, Richard.
Yeah, and so either good cheers, and either good night to everyone, or pop over and say hello to Grim. But from me, good night, and I'll see you again next week.